Good morning, traders. Welcome to the last summary of the day during this week. I'm recording this video earlier because today our pair is very fast. It's moving nice. I took already 2 trades. I usually not taking the ping pong setups like buys and sells, but today it was like zone to the zone, and I found one by one 2 positive setups with all my criterias. I just didn't use one of the rules that it is always good to take a rest after first trade, as 5-10 minutes. Just go out of charts and drink coffee or something else. I just found setup by setup. I took this, but both trades were correct with the strategy. I found all what I was looking for always. So the first trade was the buy for 7%, and then I took just a small sell to bit over 3%, and it was fast. It was very fast today. So less than 1 hour I got two trades. It's very good. So I want to show you what happened and why. At first we were still on this boring demand zone from a higher time frame. This is 4 hour right now, and yeah, it is never-ending story with this zone, I know. But when price is inside, I like to use for a buy, look for a buy. This is obvious for me. I'm not trying to force the bigger zone. I was doing this honestly weeks or months ago, maybe more months than weeks. I was aggressive trader, but now when I see the prices on my blue box or bit above, I am looking for buys. Or when it's prices on my red box as a supply, I am looking for sells. And it purely happened today from both sides. Okay then, let's go to the M15, because here are some of my markups. The yesterday news created a huge, full of volume supply zone. You can see here the indecision candle and enormous leg out back to the 4-hour demand. So here was my zone. I can draw this. Right. So here is my supply. I also have the small box above as equal highs. Here price made a incomplete compression. Price just touched this level and fell down. So here above, between the institutional round number, still can be some money. So maybe stronger volume will appear. For now it is going up and up on the higher time frame. Maybe the price want to go here as well. Who could know? Of course, we need to read the candles. So here was my main markup. Then on M1 I also used the level from yesterday, which I didn't like. Come on, faster. Right here, the equal highs which were taken, price was bouncing and fell down without, I showed you that yesterday, without retesting this broken equal highs. So here could be some resistance with probably some money in here. So this was my markup, this price level, the supply and the demand. Today I took a trade 1 minute after the news. It was just the orange news for British pound. I didn't see any extremely high volume here as big spread. For me it was clean, good setup. Before everything, just before even the Frankfurt opening time, the price made here equal highs. So the thing I like to find, but it was very close to the demand. So take a look. Those equal highs were broken, so we can call this as a resistance. When it is broken, it is more than likely that price will, or the algo, or anything bigger than we are, want to make this as a swap level, so change the resistance as a support. So the typical retail pattern. So price was bouncing in here, yes, from on the broken resistance, making the support. So here could be the invitation to take a buy position. Price even made the equal lows here. Then I also found, yes, when I'm seeing at current moment that price is jumping from somewhere, I am looking the reason. Here, just below, was the liquidity pool, imbalance pool. That's from this week to this. This one candle could be the sign of rejection, but it wasn't. It was nice break of this whole structure. So the price was pushed here, broke the supply in here. Yes, we have indecision candles sitting in here, and then pushed to the zone. So here was the imbalance pool, and the equal lows were above. So I was waiting for a liquidity grab, and the news today made this. It was pushed to the down with indecision candle, so this is the small supply, and this was immediate broken by a next candle without any more price action. So equal lows taken. Yes, this one candle was responsible of fully break of the supply. Very powerful move. So today, without footprint charts or the other advanced tools, just by reading the real volume bars, we can see that I am measuring the candle which caused the break of structure. Here, this one broke the last supply. So I was waiting for low volume. Even here, price made a very shiny, tiny equal lows, and then was the break. Volume decreased, and I joined the market. Because price was sitting exactly on my 50% of my candle with decreasing volume, and the volume was much lower than just 2 times the measured candle. The measured candle is here. The volume we got 257, and in here is just 37. So we can say that 7 to 8 times lower volume than the measured candle. And I was aiming in this case not just to the lower edge of the supply, you can see the price nicely rejected from here, but to my I was obsessed on this level yesterday, to this level, and it was very pure, clean trade. I moved just one time my stop loss below this small demand. Yes, here we can see the push to the down and back to the up. So here we have the small demand zone. So when I'm buying, I am moving my stop loss below the M1 demand on the way. Oh, I just like to have colors. It was 21 pips trade, very good one, without any stress. Here was maybe a bit mess, but it was just after my entry. I just gave time. Yeah, and what about this demand? I like when price is ranging, as here. Yeah, here we have nice range. We could draw here nice box. When the demand is made to break some important level. This level was important, right? It was the big range, and then was created the demand zone. So I trust those zones very much. I respect them on any time frame. So I drew this, right? Because I'm one more than likely like to be broken a lot of time. And I took a sell position just few minutes after my buy, because here we have full complete compression pattern. Yes, the the price, it also looks like the equal highs with liquidity grab. But I mean here that the price was shiny going up with the indecision candles, the volume was increasing, and then is the last push to the upside with also high volume. So it was like two patterns in the same moment. You can read this in both ways, but for me it is a compression. Slowly going up and then boom, with immediate reaction. So this was a liquidity grab, the move I am waiting always for, and it happened on the supply with a lot of volume, which was made yesterday on the news or just after the news. And here same scenario as here. I measured the candle which broke the last push, in this case the last demand. Here we have the indecision candles and the leg out. So here was the last demand as a push. And it was broken just by one candle, so exactly same scenario as on my buy setup. And I was waiting for decreasing volume to see at least 2 times lower volume on my entry candle. And it was just rejection pin bar. I can check the volumes. Has incredible high. So they really activated strong sell orders from this supply. The demand was broken. I just waited for a lower volume. And my stop loss was 3 pips as always, just above this week. And it was small position, kind of almost 11 pips. Let's check to the zone. Yeah, 10.5 pips. I'm not usually taking the small trades. Honestly, I think that he was the kind of small pressure to have a result this week. Yeah, I'm not proud of this because I'm always fighting with my emotions, but I've found the pressure, not any kind of greed, but the pressure to have a result. Because Monday was a loss for me. Tuesday I wasn't trading. Then yesterday I took 1 to the 2, so I was just 1% up. This week I don't like this result, of course. So yeah, the money pressure is still somewhere inside my head. I just, I'm using the word pressure because I think that if I am teaching you, I don't like to see that I am not profitable trader. That it would be a shame for me to tell you that after a whole week I am 1% up, risking 1%. So yeah, I was looking for the probably 2 trades today, and when I found 2 setups, one by one from demand, the second from supply, both complete setups, both with full patterns, here with equal lows with liquidity grab, here with the compression with last push, I told to myself, damn, this is a sign. I need to take this, and I took. So very also nice trade. Any risky movement, maybe even safer than this one. And now the supply is attacked. Here's also the compression, but it's second time on the zone. No one could know if the second time is not the last one. Yes, if the zone want to be broken. I don't want to predict anything or saying what can happen. But this rejection was a huge liquidity grab. But price somehow is once again going up there. I see the money in here. Who knows, right? Maybe the news were so strong yesterday the price will go deeper, because deeper somewhere here is the 60 pips lower is the main daily demand. I don't want to make any guessing right now. I am trained to read the M1 candles more than from the higher time frames, and just don't want to sit whole day on charts today. I have a lot of delayed answers, replies to write. I hope that you see what I see on this price action from today. Just 2 very fast moves, 2 very fast trades. And yeah, see you Monday, guys. Tomorrow I need to go to some place for a third time. So the last one will be next Friday. Then we can come back to the webinars. I'm missing the webinars, right? I love our meeting in Zoom. So the next one will be on the 8th of October. So thank you guys for watching this. 2 clean setups without footprint today, just also to show the others how to measure what. Yes, it was pure 2 clean break of the smaller zones after complete 2 different setups. Patterns, right? Okay, thank you guys for watching and trade safe. Have a nice weekend. See you Monday.